Hi guys, so today we're going to be working with the time module more. We're going to make a reaction timer which tests your reaction time based off like when you hit enter or a signal to hit enter and then you hit enter. And then we'll also do a speed typing test and maybe a countdown timer. I don't want the video to be too long, but yeah, let's get started. So first we import time. Also going to need to import random. Okay, cool. Now we're going to do our instructions. We're going to say, when I say go, hit enter. Cool. And then we just do a time.sleep 1 second. Time.sleep, what it does is it gives it your time between the lines of code, so it'll be 1 second until this line of code is executed. And then we can say, are you ready? Okay, cool. And now we do a time.sleep. And let's just do random integer 1 to 5. So it'll be a random time between the seconds of 1 to 5 every time. So you can't ever guess. And then we're going to say, we're going to say go. Okay, cool. Now we're going to create the input for the user, but we're also going to use another time function I'll see. So we're going to say start is equal to time dot. This function doesn't work anymore. Time dot clock. That's been removed. So you have to use this one, the perf counter. The time dot clock will not work. I can show you just after this. You'll see what I mean. It's not working. They've removed it. It's not in use anymore. Now we're going to do our user input. So we're going to say user input is equal to input, and then the person can just hit enter here. And then now we're going to go finish is equal to time dot perf counter. And let's just print a line for space. And now we've got to give the time. So we're going to call this one time spent, which is going to be how much time it took us to enter. And now you have to enter the finish one first and then start. Otherwise you'll get a negative number and you'll get the time in negative, and that's obviously not correct. So there, finish my start. And then we just do a simple print and we say your reaction time was, and then we do curly braces, then dot format, time spent. Okay, let's test this out quickly. Are you ready? Oh, I went too early there. See, it gives a weird error if you did too early. Let's just try again. .5 seconds, not bad. And now I'll show you what I mean here. If you could start here and finish here, you'll get a negative number because obviously the one number is bigger than the other. See, there you go. And also I'll just show you what I mean by the clock one not working anymore. And then yeah, to run this, when it gets to that line of code, it's going to give an error. Module time has no tribute clock. It's not there anymore. It doesn't exist. So we have to use the perf counter now. Okay, cool. So that one's out the way. Now we can do the speed typing test. Which is it's going to be very similar to this. We can actually use some of this, or we can, let's just use some of this code. So let's do, when I say go, type the sentence that appears as fast as you can, and then we can just say must be identical, otherwise any cheating. Okay, cool. We also need to make a sentences list that it's going to choose a random sentence from. So let's just call this sentences. And then let's say, how fast can you type? Another one, are you really that fast? And let's just do one more. Damn, you are slow. Okay, cool. So we've got our sentences there. Okay, cool. Now we need to see, are you ready? And then we can just say, yeah, we can say input, hit enter to start. And then we can go, yeah, time dot sleep random dot choice, and we can choose sentences. Okay, cool. And then we need to print the sentence. So we are gonna print, oh no, I did this wrong way. It's supposed to be random dot random integer and then 1 to 5 again. And then yeah, it's supposed to be, let's call this choices equals random dot choice and then sentences. And then we print the choice that it chooses out. Okay, cool, all choices. And then enter your sentence here. So we're just converting the old code basically. Okay, cool. See, everything else is relatively the same, except now we need to do an if statement here. So we need to go, yeah, let's just indent that long. Then we can go if user input is equal to choices. Then we can say, let's change this quickly. Your sentence was correct and it took you dot format and then time spent. Okay, cool, that's fine. Let's go one down now, and then we go else. Your sentence was incorrect. Also, I am forgetting that. Actually, no, wait, it's supposed to be. Am I tripping out? No, that was right. Okay. What was I? Incorrect and your irrelevant. Gonna be a bit harsh here. Time was and then dot format. Time spent. I don't know why we're getting an error here. There's no reason to get an error. Okay, cool. Let's try it out now. Wait, let's just check here. Oh, I see what the problem is. There's 2 curly braces here. I forgot to take out the other one there. There you go. Okay. Okay. When I say type the sentence, or when I say go, I forgot to say go, yeah. When I say go. No, actually no. When a sentence appears. So type. There you go. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna pretend that it says that I'll. Okay, let's just rerun it actually. Let's just whatever. Run. Type of the sentence that appears as fast as you can must be identical. Are you ready? Hit enter to start. Okay, let's see how fast I can do this. Oh, you read that fast? I was didn't see it for a second. I can't type now. Oh no. 15 seconds, jeez. Let's try again quickly. That was bad. Okay. Nine seconds. Okay, also we got the same one twice, but the random dot choice thing works like that. Sometimes it's completely random. There's a certain algorithm that it works off of, and it's completely random, but sometimes you get the same thing twice and it may not seem like it's random, but I guarantee you it is. So yeah, that's the typing speed test. Let's just try one more time. And let's try enter the sentence wrong quickly. So and then we just say W at the end, and that's our mistake, and we'd enter. Your sentence was incorrect and your relevant time was 9.4 seconds. Okay, cool. So we know that works. Okay. Yeah, let's just do the countdown timer as well, why not? We need to make a new file. There. Okay, cool. We're gonna call this countdown. This one's a little more tricky than the other ones, but you'll see what I mean now. We have to import time now as well. Okay, cool. Import time, and we need to make a function now. So let's call it def countdown. We don't need any parameters yet. Actually, we are gonna need a parameter. Let's call it time seconds. Capital, not capital. Okay, cool. So, gonna make a while loop. While time seconds. There we go. So we're calling our parameter. Now we're gonna do mins, then dot sec. Don't want to say that. Might have sounded like I said secs, but I'm talking about seconds in short term. And we're gonna use the divmod function. The divmod function takes any two numbers and makes them a pair. Does a tuple. And then we're gonna do time seconds and then 60. Okay, cool. Next line. Now we're gonna do the time format. And we're gonna say, this is the part where it gets a bit tricky. So you got to use curly braces now, and then we're gonna do double colon 0 to D. Oh wait, this is supposed to be inside. Okay, cool. 0 to D, and then we double colon again, and now another curly braces, and the same thing. Double colon 0 to D, small d, and then you end off. And then you do dot format, mins, and then seconds. Ah man, I've been using a full stop and I've been to use a colon. There we go. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna print time format. And then we're gonna make the end here \r. Okay, cool. Forgot to add the equals here. There we go. Now we just do a quick time.sleep. 1 second. And now time seconds is equal to time seconds minus 1, but you can just do it like this, minus equals 1. And then we just print stop. Okay, now we're going to call the function countdown with a parameter of, let's say, 5 seconds. So let's test this out. There you go, stop. 5 seconds and it stopped. This is the countdown timer, or you can argue alarm, doesn't matter. You can set 10 seconds, 10 hours, and then it goes off and it stops. This is the core code, the bare minimum that you can make for a countdown timer. It doesn't display the time. We haven't used the GUI to, display it, but it's just the general code for it. It's quite tricky, but yeah, just copy this and use it in your programs and mess around with it and create some other stuff. Thank you for watching.